Let's examine some self care practices for every area of our lives. All stress relief activities in the world won't help if we aren't taking care of ourselves. Meditation won't do any good if we aren't getting enough sleep. In fact, when you try to meditate, you might doze off because you aren't taking care of your body's need for sleep. Similarly, hitting the gym once in a while won't relieve much stress if you're only fueling your body with high processed junk food. You need to take care of your basic needs first if you want your stress relief activities to be effective. But then you'll ask the question, what is self care? Self care describes a conscious act one takes in order to promote their own physical, mental, and emotional health. There are many forms of self care. It could be ensuring you get enough sleep every night or stepping outside for a few minutes for some fresh air. Self care has been defined as a multidimensional, multifaceted process of purposeful engagement in strategies that promote healthy functioning and enhance well being. In other words, it is vital for building resilience towards those stressors in life that we can't eliminate. When we've taken steps to take care of our mind and body, we'll be better equipped to live life to its fullest. However, many people view self care as a luxury rather than a priority. Consequently, they are left feeling overwhelmed, tired, ill equipped to handle life's inevitable challenges. It's important to assess how you're caring for yourself in several different domains so you can ensure you're caring for your mind, body, and spirit. So let's look at physical self care. We need to take care of our body if we want it to run efficiently. Keep in mind that there's a strong connection between our body and our mind. When taking care of our bodies, we think and we feel better. Physical care includes how we are fueling our body, how much sleep we are getting, how much physical activity we are doing, and how well we are caring for our physical needs. When it comes to physical self care, let's ask ourselves the following questions. Am I getting adequate sleep? Is my diet fueling my body well? Am I taking care of my health? Am I getting enough exercise? How about social care? Socialization is key to self care. But with this COVID 19, we have to be so mindful about socialization. But it's often hard to make time for friends and it's easy to neglect relationships when life gets busy. Close connections are important to our well being. So, the best way to cultivate and maintain close relationship is to put time and energy into building relationships with others. And that includes also building our spiritual relationships with God Himself. So, to assess our social care, we can consider, am I getting enough face to face time with my friends? Well, these days, of course, we have to do that via Zoom, via phone calls, and whatever platform except this direct contact. And even when we are all masked down or masked up, whichever way you want to put it, we still have to be so careful with our social interactions. Then we ask another question. What am I doing to nurture my relationships with my friends and my families? How about our mental self care? The way I think about things and the way whatever I'm filling my mind with will greatly influence my psychological well being. Mental self care includes doing things that keep my mind sharp, like puzzles, learning about a subject, or anything that fascinates me. You might find reading books or watching movies that inspire or fuel the mind important. Mental self care also involves doing things that help one stay mentally healthy. Practicing self compassion and acceptance, for example, helps you maintain a healthier inner dialogue. A few questions to consider when you're thinking about your mental self care. Are you making enough time for activities that mentally stimulate you? Are you doing proactive things to help you stay mentally healthy? How about our spiritual self care? Research shows that a lifestyle including religion or spirituality is generally a healthier lifestyle. Nurturing your spirit, however, doesn't have to involve religion. It can involve things that will help you stay closer to Jesus, because we can be religious but not spiritual. In order to be spiritual, we must keep that connection with God. Because bear in mind, religion and spirituality are two different things altogether. Whether you enjoy meditation, attending a religious service, or praying, spiritual self care is important. Ask yourself, what questions do I ask myself about life and life experiences? Am I engaging in spiritual practices that I find fulfilling? How about our emotional self care? It's important to have healthy coping skills to deal with uncomfortable emotions like anger, anxiety, sadness, and the list can go on and on. Emotional self care may include activities that can help you acknowledge and express your feelings on a regular basis. Whether you talk to a partner, a close friend, or a trusted someone about how you feel, or you set aside time for leisure activities that help you process your emotions, it's important to incorporate emotional self care in your life. When assessing your emotional self care strategies, consider these questions. Do you have healthy ways to process your emotions? Do you incorporate activities in your life that can help you feel recharged? Self care isn't a one size fits all strategy. Your self care plan will need you to customize plans according to your individual need. So, whether you're a busy university student, you're a career woman, you're a father, a businessman, whoever, or a retired person, you need to ensure that you incorporate more positive self care into your schedule so that you can meet an all round need for your entire self care, which includes physical, social, mental, spiritual, and emotional. But most of all, for all of these things to be effective, we must ensure that the spiritual aspect of our lives is intact. God must be at the forefront because He is going to be the one to help us to constantly take care of our bodies the way we ought to, physically, spiritually, emotionally, socially. So may God help us as we continue to strive for excellence, because it is He who said, whatsoever we do, do all to the glory of God. So may God help us as we take better care of our bodies, knowing that it's the temple of the Holy Ghost, that we would lead better and much more fulfilling lives. Have a great day.